Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Oh wait, let me get it so you can see my shirt and the background. At least you get one of the 3BWaxings in there. I know it's been a minute. I'm excited to be back on. And I actually did not email. I'm gonna get my computer here. I did not email the list before going live, so I want to do that. Today's topic is basically going into, I'll wait till you guys as you come in. What's going on? So February is about waxing. And I want to talk about the pads. I want to talk about what I'm doing for salon professionals, what's available, because I know I have new followers. It's always like when I take a little break, it's like coming back and like building momentum, and then I stop. It's mostly because of, there's just stuff going on and I need to attend to it. And my computer is, now taking its time. So I probably will not send out an email. But yeah, so I'm going to go into those things for this show. For those of you who are new, I know I have a lot of people new, either coming in or watching the replay. Some new followers and those kind of things, new clients. And then some old clients who just are now getting, or old followers as well, who are just now getting to view content or getting ready to wax or work on their ingrowns. Or if you're a salon professional and you are finding the information valuable where I talk about business, then you could be here too. So I'm gonna do the intro to the show, and then I'm gonna go into the updates of what's going on, what to expect, kind of just like a recap slash, if you are new, this is what I offer. And then also talking about the plans, the possible plans of the future of opening back up 3BWaxing. So welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I am Becca, a pro waxer, skin therapist, and licensed esthetician since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. I had them up here, but now I have nothing on this desk, except for some flowers. Look pretty. But they are the acne and ingrown pads. That's what I've been working on labeling if you've been looking at my stories. They're chemical exfoliants, so they're great for sensitive skin. A few of you asked me, do they work with ingrowns? Yes, they work with ingrowns. Eczema. The salicylic acid is good for those who have eczema. Good for the bikini line, those kind of things. So you can get those at 3BWaxing.com. Just click the link in the bio, and I believe it's the second button or third button. I can't remember. Now it's asking me for a password. I don't remember my password. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, attract clients, and improve their waxing technique. I do that through my ebooks, my courses, my classes, and this show. I also do Pick My Brain calls. I have all my windows open, so they've been doing that for the past minute. Or not minute, for the past few hours. So yeah, I help estheticians as well. I've been the regional trainer for a large waxing franchise and then the lead esthetician at a high-end gym in Newport Beach. Wow, they keep going. Let's see here. So I go live on Wednesday through Friday at 3:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They're still doing it. They were doing this for the past 2 hours, just a little bit, but now they're just really going in. If they continue to do it, I'm gonna shut the door. But I'm like airing out the place. So I usually go live Wednesday through Friday, but this week I really needed to label pads. Hey, SD Beauty. Welcome back to the 3BWaxing show. How are you? Good to see you. Sounds like they stopped. Yes, so I've been packing orders and I'm actually not done. Hey, sensational Glamabar, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I'm not done, and what I'll do is once the boxes that I did finish go done, I'm going to relabel the rest, but there was a lot to do. If you ordered wholesale from me and you're an esthetician, those got sent out. If you're in California, those haven't yet been sent out. I usually meet that person or drop them off somewhere if you're wholesaling from me in California. So that is the pads. For anyone who's new, I go live and I'll talk about either waxing, skincare ingredients, the pads, or esthetician education. So all of December, I did a whole bunch of stuff about gaining more clients, gaining more clients, rebooking, increasing your income even when you don't have a lot of clientele, or increasing your rebooking if you don't have a lot of clientele, and how to grow from there. And so I did that all December. All of January was all about waxing. And since I'm not open in the salon right now, I have been doing wax with me calls where I teach you how to wax yourself at home. But today I wanted to talk about the future of 3BWaxing and stuff like that, and opening and that kind of thing. So there are 3 email lists that I mainly talk about, and one is the Wax Lounge, and I send a lot of information about waxing to that email list. So all of January you got an email every day. It also was my birthday month. Shout out to Aquarius. I think we're done now or pretty soon. But you got an email with like different waxing information, hair growth cycle information, exfoliating, those kind of things. So there is perks to being on the email list. You also know about specials and stuff first. The lab, it's ingredients and information on the pads and stuff like that. And then Salon Tea is information on improving your salon experience, your income, and those kind of things for other estheticians, cosmetologists, nails techs, and that kind of thing. And so for January Salon Tea, I did send out a long email. It was very long, so I don't know if any of you guys got it, but if you're on Salon Tea, but it was basically a rebooking plan for 2021. For those of you who aren't really good at rebooking clients, maybe you don't even know if you're good at it because you don't rebook your clients. You just haven't gotten into practice of that. It goes into that. And I went into examples. Like, it's a long email. So if you're on that email list, you got that. If you're new and you just need help, I do Pick My Brain calls on Tuesdays where you can ask your questions, and then I will answer them during a call. So that is some things if you're new, or maybe you're not new, but you just needed to know that. So things about 3BWaxing for the future of, well, let me go into the pads. So the acne ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads are both back in stock. The fruit enzyme pads I have not put on the website yet because I got to do a count, especially because I got to count for the person who's wholesaling from me. So I have to subtract those and put it together, but they will be up for anyone who wants that. How do I know which one I'm on? If you get more skincare, not more skincare, if you get more esthetician information, which I'm guessing you're asking about that, then you're probably on Salon Tea. But just email me and then I'll look up your email and I'll let you know which ones you are on. But if you're getting like tips and stuff about increasing your income or those kind of things, then you're probably on Salon Tea. If you are getting like waxing information a lot, then you're probably on the Wax Lounge. It's just whichever one you signed up for. Or if you sign up for any of the lead magnets, like the Attract Clients lead magnet, then I send out information to them too, so now and again. So if you signed up for that, if you signed up for like the Brazilian Wax Guide, then you're probably going to get some emails that the Wax Lounge gets. So it depends on what you signed up for and what you were interested in. Sometimes I'll do a blast email, especially with the pads. I'll do some blast emails like everybody, because everyone benefits from the pads, whether you're my client that comes in to see me, an esthetician, because most times estheticians start wholesaling from me, and then those interested in ingredients. But yeah, if you're not sure which one you signed up for, you could always just email me and then I can look it up and send it to you. Yeah, so the pads, they are the fruit enzyme ones will be up next week. There was a lot to label, but I'm very thankful that I can do this. And, I've gotten into the habit of not rushing to get things done, and just like, or not rushing so much, but just like, once I do enough, like, I feel like, okay, this is good. I don't need to work myself stressed out. So I feel like my presence towards packing orders has been really good for a lot of you, and I feel like that translates. So yeah, orders are all out. I haven't put in the tracking information if you did order, but the tracking information will be put in next week. And then for the future of 3BWaxing. So I have been closed because of the safety of the whole thing. I really don't know if I'm going to get the vaccine. I know I'm going to probably have to get it, but I want to check before getting the vaccine. I know a few people who have got the vaccine, but I am going to, do the whole process of talking with my doctor, make sure it's okay, or how they feel about it with, my health situation, and then get into the process of getting it so I can go back to work. And I will be opening in California, like somewhere in Orange County. There's a few people that I have reached out to about renting from them, because I will not do a full-on salon like I did in the past. So before the shutdown, I had been always renting on my own, a suite or a storefront. And then like a week before the shutdown, I started renting from another esthetician, just her room for like 3 or 4 days a week. I was in there for like 2 days and everything shut down. So I actually haven't ever rented from someone consistently and not it being my own, because, this whole thing happened. But I am going to go back to that. Just filling up my books with 2 to 3 days a week in California. And then I am going to travel more to Arizona once, things have gotten safer and I've gotten the vaccine or found some way to stay safe, and safe for my clients, make it safe for my clients. I will travel more to Arizona, because I know that I'm saying like, oh, I'm going to go to Arizona. I am going to go to Arizona and be able to come out there more. But once this happened, it was like, I'm not going to travel. And I used to do it more because my family's out there. So I would go visit my family and then take a few clients. But now it's like, I haven't even seen my family since March, or since last February. So it's been a year. So my kids had my phone. No, gotta put my charger. You're funny. So that's basically what, is what's happening. I am really wanting to get back to seeing my clients, but I also want it to be safe, right? So the goal is and this has always been the goal when I opened. I just didn't share it with, people on Instagram. If you're one of my regular clients, you knew that's something I want to do. But I'm licensed in Arizona and California, and my plan is to build both clienteles in both areas, I'm pretty built in both places. I just haven't been in Arizona very often. So that's the goal. So whether you are in Arizona or California, you can find me in either in the future. Obviously, I'm saying God willing because we don't know what's going on, but I really hope that the vaccine is successful. I have a few people that I know who got it or are close to what's going on, so I'm going to reach out to them to get their opinion, and then talk to my doctor, and then kind of get onto the road of that. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to serve you, doing Wax With Me calls, doing the pads. So that's the plan. Also, if you notice that I've got more of a system going. So if you are on any of those email lists, you know that I've been really consistent with pushing out information and those kind of things. And thankfully, this whole shutdown really helped me organize a lot of stuff for you guys. So I'm able to have a more organized way to serve you. For my estheticians or my salon professionals, I will continue to do pick my brain calls. When I open up, so I do teach estheticians how to wax other people. I do Brazilian waxing trainings and those kind of things. I've been the regional wax trainer, so I used to do it for companies. I am going to do that, but it's kind of going to be still low key like it is now. Like if you personally email me and want help, I will take you as a client and help you successfully do Brazilians. If you're trying to get down to 9 minutes, whatever you're trying to do, I'm still going to do that. But I'm not going to promote it crazy like I promote everything else. As you find me and you're like, you know what, I want to get better at waxing, I'm happy to teach you and do a training for that. I'm also going to continue to teach on helping salon owners or estheticians increase their clientele. And it doesn't even have to be if you own your own salon. It could be if you're working somewhere, because there's a lot of techniques. Is there something I do? No. There's a lot of techniques that I teach that I did while I was still working somewhere, because I think it's important when you are working for a place that you learn how to continue to keep your clients, so that way as you go to have your own, those kind of things. So like I used to write in my journal when I would go to work, when I was working for someone else, like I can't even remember what it was. It was like, tell the client they're appreciated. It was something else, like offer some education. I had like little things like that I would do when I worked somewhere else. And I did translate that into working for myself with keeping my clients. I'm very good at client retention, so I will continue to speak on that more for my salon professionals. But there's just like little things I would do. And I do think if you are going to open up your own spot, if you haven't already, it's great to master the thing that you're doing, like whatever you're going to specialize in. Mine is Brazilians. And then the other thing to master is your way of rebooking and those kind of things, because once you are doing it for yourself, you have to start learning marketing and all that kind of stuff. And so if you can get down like keeping your clients, doing really good service, that's really the bread and butter, because you could do that without marketing and be fine. I did that in college. I used to wax people, and I didn't market myself at all. It was just like, hey, I actually had a sign on my dorm door, and then I would tell people. And so I had a few clients, and I did good, and I didn't market myself really. So so I am going to continue to do that, but I'm doing it unless it's going to be kind of all combined together. Originally I had March and April set aside for salon professionals, but to be honest with you, the turnout for the salon professionals, like coming to get the information and that kind of stuff, isn't that big. Like the ones that are really serious about it do pick my brain calls and stuff like that. So I was like, well, the turnout's not big, and I watch what other salon professionals like, and a lot of salon professionals like people to hype them up, right? You like someone to show you glam and all this stuff, and a lot of what I teach is just like practical things, and I'm just not gonna put so much into my show towards the practical stuff if it's not the value isn't really seen yet. I think a lot of people have to take some time in the field and stuff like that to realize, oh my gosh, there's a lot of practical stuff that goes into this. And so to serve my audience best, I'm going to talk about waxing and ingredients more, but I know that helps a lot of estheticians as well. And then I will talk about salon growth and all that stuff and little things that have happened to me in the salon in a series. And then throughout the year, you can just do a pick my brain call. Because there's just a lot of stuff also that I've experienced that I think salon professionals can find valuable. Especially because I'm in California. I think a lot of value that I give to estheticians who aren't in California, or I give a lot of value because I think the reason why I wanted to move here is because, we're very on top of the beauty industry in California, and there's we're so close to Hollywood and those kind of things. And the reason why I wanted to work at the places I have worked, like very high-end gyms and those kind of things, is to learn and be in those type of environments. And I think even if you're not in this state, or you're in a place that is like a small city or anything, you can take these tactics and they will work really well for you. And the things I teach and like the experiences I have, they'll work really well because they work really well in a big city. Something that I tell my husband all the time, like, if I can do well here, I can do well anywhere. And I've done well here building clientele because California is very difficult to, be a waxer in, or because there's a lot of waxing places out here. There's a lot of, I guess you would say, competition or like other options. Rent is high. Just being in California. So I'm originally from Arizona, for those of you who don't know. And it's different. Moving from Arizona to California, I was like, oh my gosh, everything's expensive. Now that I've lived here for almost 5 years, I'm like, I'm used to it. But I'll be in like esthetician groups or like different groups of people talking about their rent, and they'll say, oh, it's like $600 a month. That for studio rent, that's not out here. Out here is expensive, to be honest with you. And there's just things you learn out here that I'm very happy that I've learned and that I'm happy to share. And I'll be doing Pick My Brain calls for that. So I'll still be doing the show on it, but I'll continue to do Pick My Brain calls. With products. So a lot of salon professionals started doing their products last year, and I'm super happy for the ones who got serious and decided like, hey, I'm going to need some products, because not having them during the whole shutdown just hurt you, really, if you didn't have any. And it's been exciting to see a lot of you, really get into your products and that kind of thing. So I am going to go the product route of continuing to teach you guys how to start your own product line and have your own products and retail them. I'm very good at retailing them in the salon. My strength is when I'm doing a service, I'm good at retailing that way. And I would say one of my strengths will be on here as well, because obviously you've seen how the pads have been going. But I think it's important to know how to retail. So I'm going to keep going with that. And I enjoy retail in the salon when I'm with the client. And I like seeing or helping you guys talk about something that you want to create and be created for you or be done for you. I highlighted Bridget last year, and she came out with these amazing soaps that she'd been talking about. I'm actually using the hyperpigmentation one in my showers. And it was just an idea, and then right before it launched, she was like, oh, I'm coming up with the names, and it was just cool to see like her talking about it, and then I was able to help her with the whole process. And so I'm going to continue to help you all with products for those of you who are salon professionals. I think it's not just finding a vendor, or because I used to do that where I would give the vendor of one of my suppliers, but there's a lot more that goes into it. So there's knowing the ingredients, knowing what works for your clients, knowing how to basically sell it to them so they understand the benefits of it. There's just so much that goes on that I'm really good at that I want to share. Also, I'm continuing to do it, right? So these things that worked for me before I had 3BWaxing, they work for me having 3BWaxing, and I'm continuing to get better. And so I'm just sharing my journey with you that's done really well with getting the pads out there. So I will do that. Another thing is that I want to continue to do and serve is having the ingredients portion of the show more. So we always talk about salicylic acid, glycolic, and lactic acid because those are what I wanted my pads to be. But there are other ingredients, like I did hyaluronic acid last year where I showed you guys the sponge and like taking the sponge and putting it in a cup and that kind of thing. And that is something that I am very excited to share too, because not only does it help you if you are interested in purchasing products from me, you understand the ingredients of them, but it also helps estheticians as well understand learning ingredients. And that's how I've gotten speaking gigs or different things, different opportunities. So that is what is up for 2021. I'm thankful for all my clients that, I still hear, or for those of you who message me like, oh, I'm waiting for you, I know it's going to be a lot of hair to wax when I come back. for those of you who didn't do the Wax With Me calls, so I'm ready for it. But I am thankful for you all. I'm thankful for the ones I stayed in touch, the new clients that I met, whether it be from Wax With Me calls or products, all the estheticians that now have 3BWaxing pads in their salon. I'm thankful for them. It's just a joy to, I like the people that I serve. I only work with people I like, and I'm thankful for all of the people that I serve are amazing people. Who I surround myself are amazing, and I'm just thankful for all of you. Yeah, I'm really thankful for all of you. So thankful for all of you who come on the show, those who get services from me, and those who get products from me. So you guys are amazing, and yeah, have a fabulous. I don't have any takeaways for today as far as what's going on. The skincare habit tracker that I created, I did the dollar sale. I'm gonna do it again for Valentine's Day. So you guys seem to like that, so I'll be doing that, and then yeah. So have a good weekend. Thank you for joining now, or if you're catching the replay. And let's do 2021.